Good morning. It's turning out to be an absolutely beautiful day today. Hi, I'm Kathleen Pate, and this is my Alabama farm life. And today I'm going to work on my asparagus. The little patch that I now have my asparagus was my original garden. I got out there and I dug up all the weeds, I amended the soil, I planted seeds, and nothing came up. One day while I was at Tractor Supply, I found some asparagus crowns that were on sale, so I grabbed those along with a little apple tree that's out there now, and I dug everything up and replanted the asparagus crowns, and somehow they survived and are still growing. So I'm going to get out here with my weed eater and I'm going to get most of the high grass down and see just exactly how many asparagus I still have out here. I have cardboard, compost, and topsoil, and more asparagus seedlings waiting to come up. So I need to get out here and tend to the asparagus that I have growing and make sure that I have good fertile soil for the plants that I'm going to plant out here once they get started. It is absolutely beautiful out here today. It's in the upper 70s, there's a nice breeze, and it is just absolutely beautiful. Blue skies, and you can hear all the birds. I'm out here sitting under the tree where it's nice. I've finished weed eating and pulling weeds as best as I can. The soil out here is full of gravel. So my idea or my plan is to get out here with some topsoil and some compost, and I'm going to elevate these beds and improve the soil. So that's what I'm going to do next. So today I did this. I ran over a fence. Okay, I used this whole bottle of Fix-A-Flat. There's still a little bit in here. And three patches later, it's still leaking. It's a slit. I don't know what I ran over. I thought it was the fence. I still haven't gone out there to fix the fence, so I'm gonna go walk out there now and see if I can figure out what I ran over. Okay, so I guess it was the fence. There's a little piece sticking up here, and that's where I hit my tire. Good morning. I'm back out here with my truck, and I'm going to show you guys a really easy way to change a tire. Yes, good morning. Yes, I need someone to change a flat tire for me. Awesome. As soon as possible. It was funny, last night I was talking to Eleanor and she has AAA, and she said, well, we could send somebody from AAA out here. And then it dawned on me that I have roadside service through my insurance company. So I utilized that service, and now I have all day to get all the things done that I need to get done. And I tell you what, it is worth having roadside service. I want to thank Jackrabbit Services for coming out here so quickly and changing out my tires. It was awesome. It saved me hours of time. I watched the young man change my tire. I believe his name was Jacob. Jacob, thank you very much. And he showed me a few things that I didn't know. So if I ever get into a bind and I have to change my own tire, I think I can do it. It would be difficult, but I know how. and that was bonus because I would have been out here all day long trying to fix a tire, and I had no clue what I was getting into. Okay, I've played around enough. It's time for me to get back out here and work on my asparagus. I took my hoe and got up all the big weeds, and now I'm gonna lay down some cardboard for some weed suppression. Yeah, we're gonna call it weed suppression. Because I couldn't get my truck back there, I had to pull out my cart and cart everything in. I'm gonna go ahead and moisten the cardboard, and then I'm gonna take about half a bag of compost, put it on top of the cardboard, and then a whole bag of topsoil. I've got 2 sections of asparagus, so I repeat: cardboard, water, compost, and then again, a whole bag of topsoil. I have a little bit of compost left over, but I'm going to use it for something else. I think I'm going to have to haul a couple of more bags of topsoil out here, although I do like how this looks. I'm looking for more of an elevated bed, and eventually it will become a raised bed, but for right now, this is going to have to do. While I'm out here, I'm going to go ahead and fertilize all my trees. We got some rain coming, so I want to get this done. I'm going to take that extra compost that I have, and I'm going to sprinkle it around my elderberries to give them a little extra, because I really want some elderberries this year, and I'm actually amazed they survived as long as they have. I've read that deer don't like elderberry, but something has eaten these things down to the ground a couple of times. So that is why all my elderberry live under a little cage. The weeds have grown up really fast around my muscadines, so I'm going to get out here with my weed eater, and I'm going to cut down as many weeds as close as I can to my vines. I ended up nicking one of the shoots, so I'm going to have to be really, really careful with my weed eater going around these little grapevines. I'm going to go ahead and hand pull any weeds that are growing on top of the muscadine. It's also a good time to go ahead and fertilize my muscadine, so I'm going to pull out the fertilizer that was included in my packaging and get that done now. And now is also a good time to go ahead and go through the orchard and show you how well all my fruit is doing. The pears are great, the peaches are doing really well. One of these is a nectarine. I still haven't figured out which one yet. My grafting looks good. Even the tomatoes that had some burn on them are starting to grow more green. And look at the blueberries. They're beautiful and covered in pollinators. The figs still look pretty rough, but there's a lot of green under all those dead leaves. Just as I was finishing up doing all my fertilizing, my uncle-in-law showed up with a bunch of peppers and tomatoes. So me and Eleanor and uncle-in-law got out there and got a whole mess of peppers and tomatoes into the ground today. So I got dirty hands. I didn't get a chance to get out into the greenhouse today, and I do apologize. I'll have to do that in my next video. So you guys have a great day.